We do have our reporter Sherman DeSalle. He's live for us. Sherman, if you can hear us, he is in Atascocita. I was going to ask you where you are located and what you're seeing, but you are live in Atascocita.
Yeah, I'm live in Atascocita. I'm on the corner of Waterpoint and Kings River Drive. The one thing that I know personally about Atascocita is there's so many great trees that give you good shade, but on the downside, when a storm like this hits, it creates a lot of problems. So Exhibit A, this is something that we've been paying attention to for the last 20 minutes because this tree knocked down this power line. But the problem is that so many people approach this road not realizing that that power line is down. And look, like right now, okay, so clearly he saw that the power line was down, but he turns around. But a lot of people don't realize that that power line is down, and they don't turn around. And so then we look at them, they look at us, they make eye contact, and they decide, you know what, it's probably not the best thing to do. Really, people, you know, JD was just talking about this a couple of minutes ago. You never really know what's going on in a neighborhood after a severe storm. And it's best that you don't take the risk of just driving around your neighborhood like you normally would. There's another truck approaching. This is typically what we've been seeing for the last, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. A lot of people coming up, realizing that it's not an opening, turning around. We saw one man with a hard hat, but we don't think he was on the clock. We think maybe he just works in that industry. He had some shorts on, so maybe he was just kind of walking around assessing the damage. But we haven't seen any power crews out here. Residents said they've been requesting some people to come out and check things out, but you got to remember, there's a major delay in any type of service when it comes to emergency response. So the best thing to do is just to avoid roads like this. We've been seeing a lot of people walking around. You know, they're not going out to get groceries or gas. They're literally walking around. And I know it's natural for you to want to walk around your neighborhood, drive around your neighborhood. But when you get into a close situation like this, I don't think it's worth it. I've seen a lot of these storms, and it can always turn into a bad thing if people aren't careful. We actually saw a woman walk across the power line. Don't do that. It's best to just stick around your home, assess your home, check things out, check on your neighbors, but don't drive around on roads, especially roads with down power lines. Back to y'all.
Sherman, I was going to ask you, so is Sherman here?
Sherman, can you still hear us? Do we still have Sherman?
Okay, so Sherman, did you see people actually on the roadways? There's quite a bit of debris right there, and obviously you're talking about down power lines. So what are you seeing in terms of the people out on the roadways, especially since there's no electricity there?
Yeah, a lot of people just riding around. I'll come this way. Gongora, follow me. So this road is clear. This is Waterpoint here. Kings River's that way. A lot of roads are clear, but a lot of them are not. Some of them are impassable. There's trees, and we've seen some trees get cleared out. A lot of people just riding around trying to see what they can see. They come up, they walk up with their family, they'll take a picture, and then they'll go back home. But for the most part, in this particular spot, we've been seeing a lot of people trying to get access to this road. This is a road where if you live in this area, it's a quick little access road to get you in and out. And then they realize they can't go that way. Right behind us is a Houston patrol officer. This is the first patrol officer we've seen in this area for a while. And so this is what we see right now, Rashi. Hey, man, y'all all right? Good deal.
All right, Sherman, just taking some live images there of you over in the Atascocita area. You can see that people are on the roadway, and they're just surveying the damage themselves and hopefully not getting into any trouble with down power lines. I really feel like the biggest thing in that area, Sherman, correct me if I'm wrong, is the wind gusts and the damage it did there, because it doesn't seem like there's as many flooded roadways as we've reported in other parts of the area.
Yeah, you'd be right, Rashi. The minute you drive up to this neighborhood, you can tell that the wind was very active here. Wind gusts was definitely the major concern in this area. This is going to be a big cleanup job for a lot of people. You know, actually, point this way. There was you remember that guy we saw earlier, Gongora, who was trying to chop down that tree with that one little Milwaukee tool he had. You know, some people are just trying to do what they can with what they have, and they may not have enough tools to get trees chopped down. So this is going to take some time. Here's another one coming in hot. Look. Yeah, no, don't go that way. So, and not just this intersection, but any intersection. You see a downed tree. It doesn't even have to be a downed power line. If you see a downed tree, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can go around it. These trees are older, too. These are older trees. Donnelly Keith was out in this area about a few hours ago, and a tree was near to collapsing next to her. That was a close call. How y'all doing? Tell me your name.
I'm Sandra and Larry Skiro.
Sandra and Larry. Oh, so nice car, by the way.
Thank you.
Where do you guys live?
In Crosby.
Okay, so you're just riding around seeing what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
How is things in Crosby?
Just about like this.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So what made you come out to this area?
We cut through here to go home every day.
A little main access road, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we've been seeing a lot of people just like you pulling up, not realizing that the line is there, and turning around. So I'm glad you did.
So good.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
A lot of cleaning to do.
It is a lot of cleaning to do.
Usually
Everywhere.
so beautiful.
Everywhere.
I wonder how long it'll take them to get it back.
You know, me and Rashi Vats were just talking about that, about how big of the cleanup effort is. So as soon as we find out, we'll let you know, all right?
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Larry, Miss Sandra, thank you so much for talking to me. I appreciate it. Here's another one. This is how it's been, Rashi, for the last 20, 30 minutes. Yep, there's a motorcycle there. There's no need for all that. Just turn around. So clearly this is a popular main access road. You guys hear me back at the station?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can. I just want to make sure we didn't lose your connection. We got a high water vehicle right behind us. Turn around on your 6, Gungora.
Oh, wow.
Well, I was going to say, Sherman, that according to the Atascocita Office of Emergency Management, they did tweet this out on X, saying that the National Weather Service has issued a flood warning that includes the greater Atascocita area until 4:30 today.
Until 4:30. Got it. Okay. Well, I'll make sure I relay the message. Thank you so much. Top-notch anchors in the Fox 26 studio. Thank you.
Well, we have top-notch
Seriously,
reporters.
No, I'll make sure everybody knows.
I appreciate
because,
that.
you know, sometimes the signal gets kind of bad. We try to check those live tweets and we can't get them. So thank you for letting me know. I'll let everybody else know. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Sherman DeSalle. Be careful. Stay away from those potentially live wires out there.
Yeah. Don't worry about me.
Okay.
We're good.